close. I don't know how much money I got. Let me see. I know we can just swipe. Big, Michael Big card out there. Everybody get these cards with me. Everybody get the good cards with me. Christ. I just gotta keep playing with him. Oh, that makes sense.
Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Lofton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
Love the coverage and not giving up it.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on down.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option, quarterback Keith. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougars. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the kick is no good, but there's a flag down, and it looks like roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Lobos will hustle to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Caught, and he's got room. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
The pitch.
It's
Maybe
crazy.
some room here. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the direct snap, it's Thomas. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Houston going up tempo.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
On the option. Doing it himself again. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Running inside. It's Allen. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going.
That's a down and distance that would make a lot of coaching staffs pause, maybe call a timeout and think about, but not this one. There was no doubt, Reese, they were going to run the football and try to pick that up on 4th.
Direct challenge to the defense. If you want the ball, you're going. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Keeps it on 1st down. He can't corral the pistol. Ball's on the ground.
Bullshit.
And the defense got it. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. On the option. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Best decision he made.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody.
Touchdown, great job by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
They were only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard run.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little space for your run.
Got 3 on first down.
Offense can't do nothing right.
Looking to fire.
Something.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Throws
to the wideout. He's got an open man. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
Sometimes as quarterbacks, you have to play above the X's and O's. That play is designed to be thrown from the pocket, but because of the pass rush, it wasn't going to happen. So he had to use his athleticism, get outside the pocket, and then make something happen on the fly. Nice job.
Makes the catch. It's Brown.
Trying to make them look powerful for long.
They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Caught. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play.
And he's in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
I gotta forgive me. It's my first game in the day too. I know it's been played earlier, but I had a lot to go on today. I had PT today.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run the option. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Their uniforms are close to yours. They're really. It's funny. I look at his coming back in the ball.
The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half.
I got to do better than this.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I'll make a run.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second
How you get
half.
caught by the nose
I got to
tackle, dude?
maximize every
God
single
damn.
one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Now on the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Maybe Ohio State got
Playing the
there.
option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense.
No, it's
Where they're
crazy,
supposed to be.
dude.
This option will just
Man,
keep giving it
hell
to
of a pancake.
you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
After picking up a couple at 2nd
They
and
beat me
8.
in like the trenches though. Like, that's the first place to
They'll
see
run
it.
play action. Unloads
Oh,
to the
no.
line out.
Oh look,
Catch in the middle. It's Craven.
Take
Stop
this
his
one,
way
son.
at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
oh look, bro.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The option look. He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down. And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Trying play action. It's complete on the right side. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page. But when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Shakes off the defender. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete as the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The run inside. It's Woods. Finding, got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what a nice touchdown run. This is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
They got us a ball game, fellas.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I'm not losing today. You got a close game up, man. You got 3 minutes. You know how NCAA bullshit.
And now, after being stymied for this entire
you can't call it in. NCAA be on. You got to play all the way to the 4th quarter.
That last touchdown. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You get run.
And that's kind of a lot of
Hope
today's
you be on the other side.
Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards.
So the lane like no regular
Instead of
game.
running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Wants to fire on second down. They're setting up the screen. Makes him talk to the hand. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
You like
Love the
Oregon?
execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
But and most QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics.
Everybody
You can tell
loves they like their
drifted a
units.
little bit there because of that.
That's the only reason why people like Oregon.
Got a man. It's Lofton. Breaks a tackle.
Yeah, they got a good football team.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out
They're
to the
trying to pass
35.
good.
And the Lobos are rolling down the field.
That's why I say
He wants to
NCAA
throw it
tricky
again.
sometimes.
Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look.
NCAA, they
This looked like a vertical route.
I be calling like I said they scripting the game like some of the catches on there like if they get it especially in third if it be like a third and long and especially in pressure situation a lot of times they gonna let the computer gonna let them catch you. You just gotta hope though I say you gotta hope you be on the other side of the line.
Back to pass. He'll throw it.
And they got your number, they got your number.
And settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, whether it's play calling or whether it's the quarterback's decision making, they're playing it way too safe. They can't dink and dunk and win this game. At this point, you've got to take shots.
No, you think box is right.
Got his man out of the backfield. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business.
Yeah, she's saying the AI don't hit the other. AI don't hit the
After
trick.
moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
Before everybody else.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
This is what can...
Get out of here. Ooh, good card. Strong safety. Strong safety. Yeah, they get that. A lot of these people on here, they give up easy. You make one big play on them, they over with it, run their whole day. Yeah, I know he mad because he let me come all the way back from him. He had me, I was down like 7-14. I came back in the fourth quarter to beat him. So I can only imagine how he really feels. Ooh, that's a good card right there. Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, they get mad about it, bro. Like, you don't understand, like, well, Ultimate Team, people actually you really have to invest into this. Like, people really be spending their money on this stuff. And when your team lose like that, it really bugs you, bro, because you actually be invested into this. It's not like playing the road to college football. Yeah, you can sell them with I use it to build my overall team. Like, People don't do. They just go for the highest cards. They never build around their team, and then they wonder why their team is trash. Because you got probably you'll have a whole one good player, and the rest of your players be trash. So I just really I take my time. I build my team all the way up through. I build my team all the way up through. I use all the players. I try to get all my positions matching raise. I'd rather have a solid team than just depend on one good player. And as y'all can see, my team pretty much averaged out. And I just hit the button, regenerate, pick the cards, whatever cards I keep, and the ones I don't get to keep, sell them. So I ain't really changed nobody but the free safety. He got benched, so I gotta put points on him. I need another corner back. Good. He's still better than him. But they forgot him. They moved him. They moved him too. Like this. It's gonna take a minute, but hey, you ready to keep playing the game, right? Let's see the next challenge. We need to take number 1 out of Jay Shockey in. How many minutes? I think it's on only the competitive is like 3-minute quarters, 4-minute quarters. Yeah, 4-minute quarters. And I think when you get to like the play, like if you're playing playoff mode, regular season mode, when you get to the playoffs, you go up to like 5-minute quarters, I think. So like when you're doing exhibition, you stay focused. 4 proper English.
He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him.
Yep, Bo Jackson.
Sends it back in motion.
Oh, he just switched the Wildcat.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
He's going to be both tired.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Auburn uniform always
they
good
decided
plays.
on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Tigers are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Sayin. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson.
They'll move
the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Trying to work on Luke.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get ahead of the quarterback.
I need that Michael Vick card. Come here. Burn bag special.
Pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. Unloads to the wide out.
That's what I say. Yeah, I always do it.
Nobody's close. Here he goes to the right. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's Marsco. You can't get mad with Marsco.
You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dixon. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Oh, what vision. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house.
That boy say he come to play today.
Great place to start for this offense. Goes to the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. He'll toss it. Gets away from one, he's got space. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. On the option. He breaks a tackle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows in these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Sayin on the play action. And down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Here's Sayin to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown it in completion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Here comes the heat. Got his man to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Under fire. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Thanks to grab.
Come on, bro.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's out.
Somebody come get him.
A solid
I can't believe he made
there
it across
before the
the
defense is able to make the stop.
And they give it to the fullback going downhill right now. And I tell you what, most of the time, the fullback takes you the ball, but it's most of the time as a blocker. And they give it to him really quickly. Linebacker comes down and meet him in the hole. I tell you what, that's big on big collision right there. Big boy pads and big boy pads.
Throwing, say it. Release to the back.
Good high reading, bro.
He's got it. Touchdown, Tiger. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Good high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Wow. How come on the safety?
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's gonna be tough.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. Keeps it on the option. There's always football on the bad pitch. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Intercepted,
and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run.
Making that run.
Touchdown, Tiger. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
That's crazy.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
We got another comeback situation. Okay.
He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the counter. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires to the wideout. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, early in this drive, they're staying aggressive. Last play, they had the big completion. On the 3rd snap, they take another shot, just couldn't come up with the completion.
Off play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tiger.
What the
And they
fuck?
turn it into a defensive score.
Did just open up?
The
You
DB
could run
saw
right
it.
for the touchdown. Like,
Don't drop it.
what's
Don't
happening?
get caught. Don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver.
What the
Coach might
fuck?
split him out at wide receiver next week after making that.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw.
I gotta stop him.
He is
Then you
stopped
feel- he
short,
wide
and
open,
the
you feel
fake
that ball.
will not work as he almost nudged his way in. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Dixon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Try this shit again.
The Cougars offense takes the field to
I'll
start
get
this
bullied by
drive.
Auburn.
They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. The 30. Past the 20. And he'll
Seems like when I stand up, shit
and
ahead.
he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Well, they're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football, considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting him to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency. But either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up for them, right? Like, they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
So they come to the line as a Wildcat, going to give them a different look. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get a push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Running to Green. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Get straight to my linebackers. How you get straight on my linebackers?
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Get outside. Good job.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the wideout. 4th down, Saying. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And a short tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
Whoa.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long,
Good ball.
explosive run. You think
I don't
Jesse
have
maybe
like
give it
this
to
my
him
second
again,
game
or
with him, so
what do you say?
I'm still learning my running back, girl. I don't know nothing about him. He's a playmaker though. Don't get me wrong.
They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You
Let's
know
play
they just
make our
want to go
eagle.
back out there again and get some push.
On the option. He'll keep it on second down. Maybe a crease. Bust through behind his pad. The 20.
Let's go.
He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Houston.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a
Let's go.
masterclass in complementary football. Offense
That's
doing their
ball
job,
game.
defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right.
Out.
In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Package.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle
Come
on
on,
this
y'all.
drive.
I gotta hold y'all ground in the. I can't get pushed around in like this, bro.
Start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Strong safeties are guys you can spin down and a lot of times spend a lot of time in
What your
the
hands,
box.
your knees?
He's going to be in the run fit. He's going to be making tackles consistently. And he comes up, tell you what, they talk about big on big. The big fullback versus a big, strong safety. That's a
Good job,
big collision.
Silly.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Trying to close the game.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more
Trying to
passing
close the
situations.
game.
Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Say it. Throws to the wideout.
Good job.
Not quite in rhythm there.
51.
Incomplete.
Well, that's when the offense was
21.
That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
From the gun on 3rd down, say
He's
it.
wide.
He's got it.
Mr.
Really
Calvin
nice
Johnson.
pick up on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The
Well, you got the
Tigers
Calvin
have this
Johnson
offense
card.
rolling. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Fires to the big fella.
And we haven't called his name.
Hey,
a
Charles.
lot. And I
That's
think
on
this
the break
offense,
down.
they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sayed back to the air. Throws for the tight end. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. Turning it over. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Here's Julian Saying to throw. Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got a lot of room to the right.
Yes.
Running inside the 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougar.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. that pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Somebody cold. Somebody.
Say it.
He's tired.
Right.
See if he can throw it. Nope.
Trying to make magic
He
on the
throw it
scramble.
off.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Wow.
Oh, what a spectacular
Bail out.
layout and catch. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air, it's Sayed. Quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Here's Sayed to throw. With the catch, it's Carter. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look.
Snags it. Touchdown, Tigers. And they've moved out front.
Next play.
The Tigers are back.
Next play.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Wow.
2-point plays, the windows are very slow to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked.
It could have been 30, 33. I've been down the field. Get out of there.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness. Once he's out in the open field, he shows you that on that explosive play picking up the first.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally,
I should have knew better than that.
What a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field
Oh, my fault. I got bruised.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So the defense sets them up with that
defense,
interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go on with the W.
No, he got fumble light. I don't think I
They
did
didn't
him
get a
wrong.
push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Throw it.
Come on.
On target. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Oh, no.
This is a fullback who can be a weapon in this offense. He can block. You can hand it off to him. He can also catch the ball.
With a minute 52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
I love the play call by the coordinator there because you've got the lead. You're trying to ice the game. You're probably running the ball, but everybody thinks it's the tailback who's going to get it and not the big fella. Great job keeping the defense guessing.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score at.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
That's the play. Somebody. We won't get to it.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Unloads quickly. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. This offense has it with really good field position.
I'll play one more game.
Say it.
It just hurt my feelings.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often.
He wide open and dropped it.
2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the fullback. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. Looking for the goal line. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry.
Takes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. If there's time to pad the stats. Touchdown, Tigers! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. And they'll try to tack on 2. Again, it's Sayin. Skips away from pressure. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hand, that's a fumble on the play.
Wow.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys.
Hey,
But they couldn't
yeah, my
string
butt
together
whoops.
enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah,
Great
good
game,
news,
boy.
bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be
I'll play one more
explosive and they
game
can
for
light up
y'all.
the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defense.
Need one more game for y'all.
And welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't
That
get
was
so many
big
points.
right there.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm not a night owl like that. I be trying to stay up. Like, how long do I say I'm can't have people stay up? I'm not like that. I've never worked at night again. Alright, so another one. It's 10 hours until the next season. So 10 hours until the next season rank starts. So we got what, a day? No, it'll be it ends tomorrow. And it start all the way over again. And home. And fucking winning play. Over there.
The Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
No fucking money for me.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
I'm still letting you run. I'm 3-3 score.
On the ground, it's Woods. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Runs through a tackle. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
I don't like that. I really don't like this.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Now on the option. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
That's a backbreaker for the defense, too, because it looked like they were doing everything right.
He still
trying
made
to
the
defend
tackle,
the
though.
option there on third down. Dive man, no go. Quarterback can't keep it. It was the pitch guy they just couldn't get to in time. He's barely able to pick up the first, and now the defense has to face another first down.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Gets the back moving. Now the play fake.
That was my fault.
Nowhere close
I would have
on
stayed
that
in
one
my
as he
position.
got
I could have completed
drilled
that
trying to
pass.
deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point
That
for
was
this
my fault,
QB,
y'all.
because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. The run inside. It's Woods. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield.
Wow, bro.
The defense
about a soul.
loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Houston wants to play fast.
Really, y'all know how to sell me out like this. Probably taking ass.
Off the play fake.
Right down the middle.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave them a few
plays,
but hold your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Bring in the heat. And it's a sack.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on 1st down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on 2nd down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
That's tough because they ain't got no other defense.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team.
Punt the ball. You got a brain on him.
Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Has a brain on him. He's a thinker, guys.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. The option look. The keeper on the option.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Dixon. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Woods. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Could be an alley. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cougar. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boise State has it back ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. more to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and
Oh, it's on the
long.
wing team. He still got the beginner's offense.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Motion from the
He
back.
run this effectively. I gotta give him this respect. Rocket, ooh, they rocket toss.
Has plenty for the first down, and they
Those
stop him
nice
at the
look
28. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Benjamin. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
You could tell he just started
Really good
building
job
his
by the
team.
defense,
Figure out
wrapping
how
him
to
up,
begin
getting him on the
to
ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Dante Moore. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They want to run it left here. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown
Good dude, bro.
Broncos. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for room. It's Woods. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on 1st down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense
Broncos.
ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation.
The
They're going to run it
Broncos.
3 times in a
That's
row.
your favorite
The
NFL
defense
team?
probably going to be ready for that.
On the option.
Oh,
He
I'm
just
tripping.
has a nose
Georgia
for
State.
his little passes to be able to find space, and he picks up the first
I
down.
just had a whole
They won't
dumb
have
moment.
time to run another
Tripping.
play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Georgia State
I just
Broncos.
love it when
I
my
forgot there was
quarterback
a
knows situational
mascot.
football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick
I like
my
that. I
nose
like.
in
I
there,
always like
get
Georgia
north
State
south,
field.
and try to get that first down. I love
remember
when I
just
have a
go over there
quarterback
first
that can
release.
do that.
He is stopped
That
behind
was
the
a hell of a
line
play
of
by,
scrimmage. They'll lose yards
by
on that
the-
one.
The
Really
bars.
good job by the defense, seeing it and going and
The
getting it.
bars.
Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Makes the grab. It's Newsome. They
They
make the
solid on
stop,
the
trying
ball.
to pick up
They
just
really
a little
didn't
bit
move.
at a time to
They
get to
just
that
threw.
first down marker. They'll need to get the ball to the
They just
34
threw it.
to convert this 3rd down. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Houston will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Nice job. Had a little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you throw it in.
They're going to run it to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Moore. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Moore will throw. Finds a tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Tight end finds a soft spot. That should be the final play of the first half. Again,
got that
it's
play on.
Moore.
NCAA won't let it happen. They ain't up blocking. He just ran around in.
Bring us to the end of the first half.
NCAA won football game.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return.
Oh, you terrible.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Throwing Moore. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Here's Moore to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Preston. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a 3rd and long.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up. They bowed up and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And the fullbacks, usually are typically in there to block, right? Those are the big, strong guys that usually lead the way for the running back. But occasionally you slip it to them, and you probably don't do it too much and don't make a living off it. But when you get a nice little chunk like this, maybe you find another way to give him the football.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Fires toward the end zone.
Not the ball, though.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end and coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They take the lead here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fullback's got it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They give to the big fullback. Powers through the defender. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the back. There's a crease. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on... Oh, he's got some space.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. Moore, play action. Fires to the tight end. And into the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos. The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter.
Keep it short.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20.
How you gonna put somebody
Gets
to him,
just
Sticky?
across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the option. And the
Don't start with me, bro. Please don't start.
Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Throws to the tight end. And they can't hook up on the big play.
That's what I'm talking about. NCAA is so scripted, bro.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence
He
and
wide
feeling
open.
good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely.
I know. It's trash.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. On the run, it's Phillips. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down.
I know you can't win them long, but this shit trash.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll try the left side. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. The offense coughs it up. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And every defensive coordinator in the country will tell you.
I'm going to go with Old State, but every time I switch up my defense, I'm doing it.
Because,
guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last timeout when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dante Moore fires to the wideout. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Cougars.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to be, it's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Paul? Gets the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Moore with the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Ball falls
Good game,
to the
boss.
turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it.
Oh my God, I can't believe I said
Came
that.
down to the final quarter. Clutch plays. Guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle
Oh,
a great
so
job
lucky.
handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to?
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and
I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna take my wins while I'm living.
presentation of
Dang.
Sports College Football.
I gotta end the night on a good one. I can't go to feelings with my feelings. I can't go to sleep with my feelings hurt. So I'm gonna end it on it right there. I enjoyed y'all, bro. I really did. It was very entertaining. Don't feel free to like, share, subscribe, and join us back for another stream tomorrow. Yep. You stay here with the whole way through the horseman. So I appreciate it. It was fun. I enjoyed the company, bro. Come back, please like and subscribe and come back and watch. And go.